Hello everybody, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're picking up where we left off, which is looking into a zombie, I think, minion of the... what did he title himself? Carrion something? We didn't find him down here, but we did find some Sahugin? Sahagin? I don't actually know how to pronounce that word. Hunters that we killed saving a bunch of random fishermen. We don't really know where to find that zombie though. So my thought is we're going to head up here to the suspicious toys situation, to the fireworks factory, and find out what's going on there. We were kind of ignoring it for a bit, but why not? What was the information we had on that? Let's get rid of the completed. I don't like that always unchecks. There's a lot of things that uncheck or go back to default settings in this game that I think is a strange choice. Let's see, where are you? Investigate the suspicious toys. He claimed he was getting the instructions and supplies from the fireworks factory in the lower city. Part of me thought he said something about going to a back door or something. Maybe that's not the case. Well, there are two sets of doors. There's a door here and this door.
What do you want me to do?
So, if I'm right about the back door, that is probably the one I'm supposed to go to.
I mean, can't believe everything you're
But it's showing it's a crime.
Edgar's reporting is true. Some
Is
folk
that
are just nasty.
a door? You have doors just on the side of your building? Weird.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
I was hoping that it would be like the temple at the start of the game where you knock on it and someone's like, hey, who are you? What's up? Alright. Sylphie, you were one of the tieflings we knew, right?
I need a quick word.
You look like someone who can probably read. Can I interest you in a copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? Please buy one.
You're selling broadsheets now, Sylphie? Where's Mole? Did she make it to the city too? I wouldn't be caught dead reading that useless rag. You're selling broadsheets now, Sylphie.
We're all doing our bit. Better than sitting around waiting for the gates to open.
Fair.
It's a really good paper though. No spelling mistakes in it or anything.
Where's Mole? Did she make it to the city too?
She's very busy. I think she's made new friends in the city.
Okay. Last we saw of Mole was when she was captured from the... what was that place called? The Last Light Inn, I think. But if you've seen her here, then hopefully she's okay. I don't know. Sure, I'll take one. Just for you, Sylphie.
My first sale. I can't wait to tell Mole.
Can you tell me where to find Mole? I'm guessing that's the exact same issue we've already read. Not the Murderous Masterpiece. It was issue 88. Yeah, that's the one we've already read that's supposed to be about us, but I see no obvious statements about us. So, we must be on a different page. Not front. Nope. What about you two? What's your story?
12, 13, 14. Oh, rats, I'm short.
Short for what?
Fireworks never hurt anyone. That's just what grown-ups say to make us not want to play with them.
I mean, you're a tiefling, so you likely won't get burned by them if something goes wrong.
I'll give it a shot.
So yeah, we're probably not going to find anything incriminating up here.
Pyrotechnics, projectiles, crackers. crackers and sparklers, fire flowers.
Employees only past this point. You want to buy something? Talk to Mr. Sunshell.
Okay. Uncle Felogyr sent for me.
Ah, right you are. Head on up then.
Okay. That wasn't the name of the... Arfur Gregorio, so no. We used the passphrase for Felogyr's fireworks to get to the next floor. We'll need another way into the uppermost floors, however. Alright. Good to know, but we are allowed to go upstairs now. Hello, Willow.
That smoke powder smell. It smells so good.
Fireworks do have a distinct smell. Hello, Sanshal.
Faces, hands, and eyebrows. How do we protect them?
Watch for wind direction. Put on your gloves. And a light at arm's length.
Very good. What does Uncle Felogyr always say?
Once it's lit, you commit.
Excellent! Now remember, Felogyr's fireworks accepts no liability for singed nails, toasted eyelashes, loss of limbs, scalded torsos, or blown off heads. Now, you there. What can I do for you?
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. He has a tadpole.
Aha! A fellow friend of Gortash. Praise the Absolute. I have a special sample, available just for you, if you wish.
Ooh. Is it really fireworks you sell to Gortash, or... Am I saying this out loud, or am I saying it through our minds? Because I don't want to suddenly have half of a conversation out loud, which would be suspicious.
Oh, we trade in all sorts.
Okay.
Anything that can be lit, flamed, or fired up. Smoke powder is a beautiful mistress. She will not be limited to one form, and she is quite malleable in the right hands. What are you really asking, friend of Gortash?
Nothing at all. I'll take that free sample now, please.
This one will be very useful against any and all enemies of Gortash. Be sure to be clear of its explosion area. Please enjoy responsibly, and nowhere near this establishment. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, let me see what you have for sale.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? See for yourself.
Because I'm curious if you have anything particularly cool. So we got some weird items. We'll check those out later. Pop Drakes. Send a small rocket at a foe, blasting the target, inflicting color spray. It's fantastic. Color spray is part of a firework weapon. And they have limited usage. Okay, so you're buying them, and once you use them, I'm sure they're gone. Okay. 3d6 and color spray, same with you. And same with you. So they are essentially all the same thing. Alchemist Fire. Hearthlight Bomb. Bathe the nearby area in light, illuminates 30-foot radius. For 10 turns, and then a bunch of dies. Very interesting. Well, thank you for your time.
Remember, once it's lit, you commit. And if it's not a firework, do whatever you like.
The new item you just gave me. What is it? Not the smoke powder. Smoke powder arrows. Okay. Shoot an arrow full of explosive powder, pushing the target back 10 feet. Based on a dex save. 46 fire and 46 force. Arrow of Roaring Thunder. And yeah, some more smoke powder bombs. Cool stuff. Thanks, friend. Yeah, hatch to the basement. But yeah, let's go upstairs. Let's see if we can find out why they're putting explosives in toys. Clerk Tamara. Felogyr guard Maeve. Boom bang blast the joys of fireworks. And a storage key. That is not stealing to grab? This book contains several recipes for bespoke firework concoctions that appear to have been written with the intent of being mass-produced. Introduction. If you find my little book in your hands, it is most likely because you, like myself, live for the thrill of combustion. It can be a fraught road, discovering an outlet for such a passion that leads not to destruction, but to delight. Ah, delight. This is the point entire of the art of fireworking. To enchant, to move, to titillate. Within these pages, you'll find the distillation of many years of firecraft, with the hope of elevating this craft I love so well. I wish you the best of luck, and do stop by my shop in Baldur's Gate for supplies, advice, and camaraderie. I am always keen to meet like minds for explosive conversation. Sincerely, Avery Sonshall. Can I actually take the key without anyone being upset? I guess so.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Employees only, Pastia. If you're expecting any packages, they'll bring them down to you.
Yes, I just want to grab the key. I guess I already did. Doesn't show up. But I don't see it sitting there. Again, sort by latest. Did we get the key? Not that I see. Oh, there it is.
Another friend of Felogyr? All right. Just remember the top floor's off limits. Password or not.
Yes.
Looking to buy a little something extra then?
Sure. What's upstairs?
That could not be less of your business.
Fair. Yes, what have you got?
Smoke powder in its earthier forms. For purists only.
Interesting. Arsonist oil, diluted oil of sharpness, drow poison, oil of bane, bunch of normal stuff, some of the smoke powder arrows, noxious spore grenade, poison spore, smoke powder. Nothing terribly interesting if I'm being perfectly honest.
Don't jostle any of the merchandise on your way out.
Yes. Now I'm still just trying to grab this key that keeps moving each time I click on it. Thank you. So, yeah, you're very sure that you don't want our people going up there, which makes me want to send my people up there. We could possibly go to the basement. I don't know if they had a guard near that hatch. I sent Astarion by himself. Any chance that location is not being watched? In fact, it is, because she's looking this way and she's looking forward. Don't step into line of sight of anyone. So you've got some fists here. A chemist. Liburn. None of you have the name of the leader, or at least who the shop is named after.
Gonna need to change out this barrel soon.
We don't know what evidence we're looking for, but there's something here. I'm wondering if it's... Oh. Humboldt Pallid. Black Gauntlet Uva. I'm wondering if it's one of these books that's lying out.
Just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Blast Mines. Ledger Production. Motivators.
Steady. Any spillage and they'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams.
Yeah, if we walk through there, we're spotted. Who is... Is that you?
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
If we could teleport, which technically we could, we've got an arrow that allows us to teleport. Maybe, although I think that would probably take us out of stealth, which defeats the purpose.
Done. 8, 9.
Yeah. How do I get in here? It feels like sneaking is not going to be sufficient.
Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
You need to stop looking this way.
Critical. Just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow up.
Let's just try and have you walk and see what happens. Success.
Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All fingers intact.
Oh, you have to keep making rolls. Okay.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Can you
Steady at the mark.
look at this?
If I go by the biggest firework they have, would you throw it at a steel one?
Well-worn book of recipes for explosives. This tome's pages are stuck together with gum, sulfur paste, and ingredients you can't quite identify. Oil of combustion. From the heart of a magma method, or 2 or 3, you can craft a powerful oil that when applies to your weapon, applied to your weapon, will set your foes alight with the force of your passion for explosive craft. In a fray most memorable, I once used a well-timed application of oil of combustion to light my young son's birthday candle, and to keep the local bully tomcat at bay from the cake. Okay, so that wasn't the evidence we needed.
Pressure steady. Are we at
I want to try sneaking through here.
Maintaining
Not particularly. Still successful. Alright, run on through. Oh, please stealth again. Not sure why no one's yelling at you, but
Gonna need to change out this barrel.
I guess no one was upset. And no one is watching right here.
Steady.
Goods delivered. Steelwatch Foundry, Rivington Toymaker, Worms Rock Fortress. Payment on delivery. Restock scheduled for 2 10-day hence. So that's the evidence that they did send it to him. Steelwatch Foundry Motivator Switches. Requested 6, delivered 5. In production 1. Let's grab that as well. I don't know if there's a reason to need it, but you never know. Archduke's Leadership Protection. Sure.
Apprentice when you need one. Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All fingers intact.
Wonder if we can talk to either of these people. I probably shouldn't. You're a level 12. What's your deal, level 12? Black Gauntlet Uva. You've got a handprint on your face, which probably means you're part of the Absolute cult. But, yeah, being a level 12, I'm guessing you're significant. And you, Tombolt the Pallid, Loathsworn Drow, only level 9.
Any spillage and they'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams.
Maintaining temperature.
Sure. Hiding successful. No one's looking this way.
Done. 8, 9,
Let's save and try
all fingers intact.
talking. Hello, Tombolt the Pallid.
Smoke powder has a distinctive olfactory signature. The slightest variance is as detectable as a spark in the darkness, and must be put out.
Ah. Okay. Well, that's suddenly very exciting. Oh, even the clerk is on offensive. Well, now.
Never a dull moment.
So she... Are you... The clerk, Tamara, and Felogyr Maeve, are you guys in combat? Clerk Tamara. Yeah, both of you are in this combat. But not the people downstairs, thankfully.
All right, What now?
So we could... It's interesting that we're not considered part of the combat, even though we're standing right next to them. So I could start out with joining this fight with a sudden attack. Level 11. Yikes. Temporarily hostile. Is there a reason I want to kill all these people? Other than they're involved in, apparently... At least some of them are involved in attacking children with explosive toys. But I'm noticing that temporarily hostile, rather than permanently hostile. I'm curious, instead of just going straight into a fight, if we talk to the Absolutist up there and see if she has anything more to say. There wasn't any obvious clues I saw that proves their guilt. And we don't have... I don't think our goal is necessarily to kill everyone here. So maybe we are supposed to go to the basement now and look for more clues? And the upstairs is just where they do some of their crafting, but a bit of a red herring? I don't know.
Done.
Gonna need to change
9,
out this
10.
barrel soon.
Good.
Let's have you talk here.
You are not permitted to be here.
No, and that just goes straight into a fight again. Not sure what clues I'm supposed to find here. Maybe I should read the journal. Because going upstairs didn't actually seem to help me with resolving this quest. Hate to just keep reloading. But I don't think murdering everyone in a shop is the goal of this quest. And they have a right to attack us because we're in a forbidden location. So them attacking us is not necessarily a sign that they're doing something criminal. We're doing something criminal. So yeah, what's the quest show?
Done.
Not the Netherstones. Hide the completed. Alright, suspicious toys. We've reached the top floor of Felogyr's fireworks and discovered Bainite cultists assembling explosives. We need to stop them. Okay.
Any spillage and they'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams.
Do we have proof they're Bainite? Well, Fist of Bane, I suppose.
10. Good. All fingers intact.
Sure. Alright, Astarion, you wait here.
Steady.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Picking my teeth out of the roof beams.
Do we push on?
Done. 8, 9, 10.
How do I want to handle this? We could have Astarion start the fight again, as he's done. And then have our party take out these two. But I'm worried taking out these two is going to draw everyone else from down there into the fight as well.
Pipes are looking a little rusty. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Ideally, it'd be nice to go upstairs with everyone.
Not critical.
And maybe we can, because the stealth range was pretty open.
Out of sight, out of mind. Best be on my way.
Yeah.
Another friend of Felogyr? All right.
Right. Forgot.
Maintaining temperature. Steady.
Let's get us out of the group, because I kind of forgot that they were going to immediately follow.
9, 10. Good. All fingers intact.
Okay, we've got hostiles. Who's hostile to who at this point?
I'm ready.
Change out this barrel.
Okay, Shadowheart is in a fight with just you two.
Steady.
Not sure why Shadowheart is suddenly in combat. Lae'zel is in that same fight.
Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Done.
Not critical.
All right.
Bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Yeah, I guess let's take care of them. What's your AC? 18. You are going to be difficult. Dex save is terrible, though. So that's the way to go.
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
Varric, let's have you actually go back down. What can you do dex save-wise to help out in this fight? Disintegrate? I mean, it's not a bad call. Don't know if I want to use my single 6th level spell just to disintegrate.
Where's an apprentice when you need one?
Chain lightning?
Done. 8, 9, 10.
Pipes are looking a little rusted.
All fingers
Are we
intact.
scheduled for maintenance?
I could haste on us.
Critical pipe.
Not critical, just a
And I
bastard. if it-
think I like that idea. How long does haste last? I never think to check.
Any spillage
It's like 10 rounds, right? Yeah.
out of the roof beams.
So let's do a twin to haste
Apprentice when you need one.
on myself and Lae'zel.
10.
That puts me into initiative. With the two of us hastened.
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
But I still have my full turn because I did that outside of combat. That is fantastic. Would be nice if Astarion could join the fight, but I think it's fine since he's not part of this
Steady.
lower fight.
Any spillage and they'll be picking my teeth out of
Change
the roof
out his
beams.
barrels.
Okay.
Where's an apprentice?
How do I want to handle this?
Done.
You're a melee attack rather than a save.
10. Good.
Most of my stuff is, in fact, melee attacks.
Pipes are looking a little rusted.
Uh,
Are we scheduled for
what
maintenance?
is that?
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Upstairs, I think, so I'm gonna just ignore that effect. I have no idea.
Spillage and they'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams.
The Thunder Wave. Ha!
Just when you need one.
I don't have a lot of... Well, I've got plenty of deck saves, let's be real. But not ones for when the rest of my party is right there.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature
What about
yet?
you? Deck save slightly better. Terrible AC. So you'd be easy to defeat. And technically, you go before her, so maybe I should focus there.
Any spillage and they'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams. Where's an apprentice when
We
you
need to
need one?
change out his barrel soon.
Done.
Hmm.
9.
I'm overthinking it for sure.
All fingers intact.
'Cause I don't really want to waste my high-level spells.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Steady.
Can't afford a failure on a critical
I get
pipe.
2 actions.
Spillage and they'll be
Do I just want to fire 2 firebolts at her? Call it good?
an apprentice when you need one. Done. 8, 9.
Or Shocking Grasp,
Good. All fingers intact.
because that'll do extra damage. Yeah, well, Shocking Grasp. It's fine.
Take me yet.
Temperature yet?
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
There you go.
Steady.
99% on you. Well, if you're going to give me that kind of an opportunity,
Change out his barrel soon.
9, 10.
then I might as well. Let's just pull back a touch. I don't want to go up too far and accidentally draw all the people above us into the fight.
Looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
So, yeah.
Failure on a critical pipe.
Shadowheart.
Not
What to do with you?
bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Could go with Bless.
8, 9, 10. Good. All fingers intact.
Just to give D4s on the attack rolls. Then have you back up a ton. Or a tiny bit.
Steady at the mark.
Scratch.
Any spillage and they'll be picking my teeth out of the
Go for an attack.
Where's an apprentice when you need one?
It is what it is.
Done. 8, 9.
What should I do?
I won't give in.
And
Change out his barrel soon.
yeah, let's just wait our turn. You do get your turn, unfortunately. Cone of Cold. Presumably on ourself and Scratch. I'm probably going to counterspell. Level 5 Cone of Cold. That's going to hurt. Level 5 counterspell.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Scratch, come on.
Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks.
Alright. 85% to attack here. You're going to get 6 attacks. Hopefully that is sufficient.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature?
Maintaining temperature.
I think that will be sufficient. There you go. So the temporarily hostile ended and went to permanently hostile. Are you guys... Okay, you are the enemies upstairs. I saw them over in the street and I'm like, are there people on the street that are now angry at us?
Let my name be known.
Okay, you are out of actions now.
Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Let's go for a second wind. Might as well. Get a little bit of healing in.
Bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Alright, Scratch. Can you do something here? 3 misses in a row. Fantastic.
My faith will protect me.
Shadowheart. 95% to attack with your Morning Star. 6 to 16 damage. Use something like Sacred Flame. Only 75. Hit her with your Morning Star. And add some poison.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Path interrupted. Worried that I'm accidentally hitting Shadowheart, but it seems correct. There we go.
Anything of use? Are we scheduled for maintenance?
I assume Astarion is still in a fight, and we've just got him on pause. Scribbled note. Tomorrow, I know our toy maker friend is part of the cause, but what I have seen is worryingly unsubtle. The last thing we want is to be held accountable for his activities. If he comes in looking for more stock, tell him we're undersupplied. I'd rather not have the shop's good name ruined.
I need to keep sharp.
So they don't want to work with him? He was implying that he was being forced to work with them. Interesting. 1400 gold. Can't control incapacitated. Oh. We just got lethargic. Okay, that's fine. You can keep your dagger. I don't need that.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Can't afford a failure.
And I don't think either of these is particularly worth the wait. So yeah, if we go to you, Astarion.
Steady, steady. Any spillage and they'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams.
You're not technically in combat.
Are we at temperature yet?
Blackets will be done.
Huh. They're showing up as all being violent or enemies, but they're not actually in combat with any of us. Do I have Astarion start things off? Because he could get a nice sneak attack right here. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad call.
Done. 8, 9, 10.
Let's toss in a save. If things go poorly, then maybe we can reconsider. But probably I think this is a good place to start, taking out a big chunk of health from the level 12. Level 10. What are you? Level 10. And then a bunch of low-level others. Yeah. Go for it. There you go. Yeah, I took out a third of their health in a single turn. And give me a lovely vampiric bite to get some healing back and to give you your happy state. Perfect. And then a follow-up stab. Nice crit. Oh, level 12 is already down. That was a very good amount of damage. So that first strike didn't count as a sneak attack, I guess? Because it looks like he just used his sneak attack on that final hit. Yeah. Astarion... No, he used sneak attack. Oh, but combat hadn't started. So then combat started. And he got a second sneak attack. Because he was actually in a combat round. It's always weird when the math lines up like that. Infernal Mace. Infernal weapon. On a hit, the affected entity deals an additional 3 poison damage and can possibly poison its target. That's not bad. We'll take it. Anyway, that's the end of your turn. Let's charge everyone else upstairs to help out.
So that's progress.
Yep, you're in initiative now. Oh, all of you are in initiative. Perfect.
What now?
Let's see, what can you do? This would be a fun spot to do Thunderwave. Try and knock him out of the window. Or possibly... Oh, that'll probably kill us all. Something... A fireball in a room full of blast powder. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I mean, really good chance of killing all of them. But particularly, I see that barrel right there that would probably catch us in the blast. Extremely tempting, but I'm gonna have to say no. I could do chain lightning. It's a dex save. I'm guessing most of you have pretty poor dex saves. And surprised. Cannot take actions or reactions. Perfect. What about you guys who are lower level? No, you're just minions, more or less.
These boots have seen everything.
Yeah, let's go upstairs. Oh, who are you guys? Avery Sonsel, Felogyr, Sigurd. Oh, you were the shopkeeper. Who's suddenly now joined the fight. Alright. That's fine, probably. 80% on the chain lightning. How far does it spread? Because it says it spreads to nearby enemies. Well, I think I'm gonna do it. Good solid hit. Right, and we're not hasted anymore, so that's gonna be the end of my turn. We need to make sure that we are out of the walkway so that our allies can get through. That may not be sufficient. Well, we'll see how that plays out. Astarion. Hello. Oh yeah, your turn's already over, except potentially movement. I'm happy to pull you back, so that they at least have to move up to you and you're not in a doorway where someone might shoot you. Scratch. Let's have you head upstairs. Give you a dash. Yeah, you can't get through there. That is disappointing. So we're gonna have Lae'zel jump over the table.
I am fury. I am death.
You are way too far away.
No time to waste.
Yeah. You can't jump because you've already moved. So let's have you dash as your second action. Now you can jump. And I think jumping to here is perfectly valid. You sadly don't have another action. But I think it's fine. Alright, you two. Are you actually going to join the fight? You are. Well, you're gonna die. Level 9. Maybe not. couple of level 11s. Bane's Command. So you are all just worshippers of Bane. Alright, Shadowheart, what do we do with you? Probably going to need to dash with you. So in the meantime, we can have you jump for a bonus action. Yeah, that was exactly where I told you to jump. Clearly. Then dash.
On I go.
That's your turn. Alright. Let's have you head up here. Hopefully we can wipe out everyone on the lower floor before we have to deal with you guys on the upper floor. Hey, Astarion, you get a turn now.
Make it hurt.
I'd say you made that hurt, yes. Not quite a kill. Still at 24 health. But he is bleeding. Alright, Scratch, you can't really do anything because I'm blocking the way.
Nothing important is ever easy.
So what if I jumped? I don't think I need my bonus action particularly much for anything at the moment. So you're at 31 health left. Unlikely for me to kill you with just a firebolt. But I could weaken you so that you're easier for Lae'zel to kill. Or I could use this. Let's go after you. Do I want to get my crit here? I've had this for a while and I keep not using it because, you know, maybe I'll use it later. And I just never use it. But taking you out makes us in a much safer position. So why not? Goodbye. You're left at 1 hit point? You must have had some sort of avoid death ability. Because we should be auto-killing. Thanks to our Cull the Weak. Well, that's disappointing. Oh, and we're now in melee with you. Alright, Scratch. Can you get yourself over here in any sort of manner? Not really. Not even if you walk forward and then jump? You can't walk forward because of where Shadowheart is. Really? Really? So you have to jump from where you are? Alright, well, there was a spot just a tiny bit forward that you briefly... Nah, whatever. Jump over to there. Can you attack this guy? Yes, but you'll take an attack of opportunity because you can't attack from that side. Whatever. Goodbye, Scratch. That's fine. We've wasted his attack of opportunity. Okay, a bunch of people just suddenly died. I don't think any of them were us. Yeah, we've got all of ourselves. What happened to all of you? Because, yeah, Avery Sonishal was the shopkeeper down below. So, yeah, Scratch got killed. Then Avery Sonishal cast Fireball on Smoke Powder Bomb. Why? Like, he's far enough away that he should have not had any sort of line of sight on us. So it seems like he just chose to attack a Smoke Powder Bomb. which blew up himself, a bunch of his guards. Yeah, tons of fire damage. Hitting a bunch of fireworks, which exploded them. I mean, maybe he was just trying to destroy evidence. Died by their own hand. Yeah. That's the best I can gather, is maybe he was destroying evidence by just blowing up everything. Because why else would he have cast Fireball right in the middle of themselves? Wish I could have seen it, but oh well. We've got another guy. Oh, you're the one who's left at 1 right here. Okay. So Lae'zel, try and take these ones out. You didn't get to survive at 1 hit point. I don't know why you did.
I will not know failure.
Whatever. Can't quite get over to him. So... yeah. What are you gonna do? Ray of Sickness. 4 to 32 damage and poison. Nah, I'll just counterspell that. Didn't really want to deal with that. And trying to shove her. Good luck.
Got to move.
85%. 85%. Yeah, let's try and take this guy out as best we can. Not quite a kill. That's fine. Alright, you actually survived your boss's murder attempt. Left at 4 hit points. Oh, cloud kill. Not a fan. Alright, Astarion, can you end that cloud kill for me? Thank you. Alright. Now we just have the one person who's running up the stairs to meet us.
Let's go. Stay on my feet.
Oh, we can in fact see her a little bit. If I went somewhere like here, do I have line of sight? No. If I moved farther over. Yes. Then let's get a first hit in. It's pretty solid.
Victory awaits.
Lae'zel. Let's have you just jump here. Stop her approach above us, or from getting up to us. There we go. We saved the day. We have completed the investigation of the suspicious toys. I don't know that I would necessarily count that as us completing our investigation, but, you know, to each their own. I'll take your mace +1 because it seems valuable.
Something good here, I hope.
Infernal mace. What about you? Infernal mace. No evidence that I'm seeing. Haven't looted you yet. Installation report. Installation of self-destruction element in the Iron Throne was successful. Used a majority of explosives ordered. No questions asked. None answered. Gortash will be pleased. Self-destruction element in the Iron Throne. So the Iron Throne was the throne for the Baal worshippers that was thrown, like, multiple mages after the Children of Baal story ended, picked up the throne and threw it into the bottom of a lake or a river or the ocean or something. Presumably they've pulled it back out for Orin, because she's the follower of Baal. And Gortash just had them rig it with a bunch of explosives. Cool. Nope, wrong button. And yeah, nothing stands out as terribly important here. So I guess let's go downstairs and see what's left of the store after the fireball. It's really weird. Yeah, so he cast fireball. Standing here, he cast fireball on a smoke powder bomb somewhere. My dear fellow Avery, you've done well so far, but do allow the production of smoke powder to flag. No one will question a fireworks shortage in case of a crisis. Never fear, my friend. I'll take personal interest in your shop to cover any lost income. My sincerest wishes for your success. Gee, Gortash. Probably. He wants the production of smoke powder to flag. Presumably because he doesn't want them using the smoke powder to help out with protecting the city. Or doesn't want anyone to be able to make weapons to protect the city. We'll take all your money. We'll grab your keys because why not? And another parasite specimen. There is still a good amount of the shop left. You've destroyed this, it looks like, maybe. And this. Yeah, I don't know what he was aiming for with that fireball. But okay, we can go down the hatch now. It's no longer a crime to go down into this hatch. Oh, and our inventory is full as always. The lovely fun ritual of going through my inventory every episode. What were you? Oh, right. That was the staff we picked up that I'd been considering possibly using. I'm going to keep the netherstone on myself. Thank you very much. Not that I don't trust Lae'zel with it. But it just definitely feels like a thing that would be better to keep on my person. Alright, I keep clicking tab as the highlight all button, and it's not. In this game, it's alt. Can we just grab more fireworks? Yeah, we can. Do I want to grab more fireworks? Probably not. Can't think of a circumstance where I'm going to be using a lot of those in combat. Any evidence? Because that's what I really want to find, even though the quest is theoretically over. Surely there's some evidence. Okay. Starion, as usual, we'll have you separate and go forward. Give this a disarm for me. Please don't step in stupid ways. You can't fail, so give it a roll.
Over there.
And please be perceptive. Pouch, wooden chest, a lever. A lever to what? You have piqued my interest. Hiding behind a bunch of crates. Alright. Don't need the torches, but I'll take the little bit of gold. Some alchemy ingredients. Wooden desk has nothing. None of those letters are actual things. My guess is the lever opens a secret door. And the secret location from that is where we're going to actually find valuable information. There is, or there was, a pouch, right? Ah, that pouch. You have one item in you. Some gold. Okay. Oh, obviously that's a fake door because we can see a location off of there. There's also a door over this way. But almost certainly the lever opens that. Give it a pull for me, please. Yeah, this has got to be where the good evidence is stored.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Okay. Oh, don't step on it. A button. So a whole bunch of smoke powder. Whole bunch of smoke powder. And that's it? This is just your smoke powder storage? Why are you storing your smoke powder? I guess you don't want to advertise that you have giant barrels full of smoke powder, which may not be part of your firework making process. Box of odd fire fireworks as opposed to just box of fireworks. Hit the button. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's just closing the door. Alright, nothing really that incriminating down here either. Okay. And that just gets us outside. Well, we knew they were Bay Knights, so I guess we don't have to feel bad about killing all of them. Just seeing a giant patrol walk by after we've murdered everyone in a shop. Yeah. Let's have the rest of you go back upstairs. Which was back over here.
Let's see.
So we can re-meet up.
I want to go home.
There was the kid who walked in here that was buying fireworks earlier. I saw them walk by. Wondering what they would have to say at this exact moment. Oh well. I think that's that for the fireworks factory. We have resolved it. Investigate the suspicious toys. We defeated the Bay Knights in Felogyr's fireworks and stopped them distributing smoke powder explosives across the city. Yeah. No real resolution of why they were doing it. So it's not really a satisfying end to that quest. But oh well. I think we're going to end the episode here. Next time we will possibly make our way down here, see if we can get to those hag survivors or whatever else is down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.